Ethiopian government and civil society organizations leverage digital platforms to enhance youth participation in public diplomacy and nation building?
Diplomacy is a practical way of managing the international relations through dialogue and cooperation.
What are the activities or initiatives in your foundation that you are currently focused on?
The role of diaspora in public diplomacy is very important and crucial for even nation building. So I think there is also a gap between the diasporas and the local youth.
Speaking of access to the sea, do you believe that Ethiopian government is heading to the right direction to attain, seaport?
Civil society organization and government should first work together. They have to collaborate. As I said, they have to collaborate for youth empowerment and development.
I just want to know what is the main reason for your engagement into youth empowerment? Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. You're watching Diplomatic Corner here at AMN+. I am Lenny Tamaskin with the program. Today we'll be highlighting the importance of engaging Ethiopian youth more in public diplomacy by deploying different digital platforms for nation building endeavors in the country. So do stay with us. Let's now talk about digital platforms. Do you think digital platforms are being deployed by Ethiopian youth for their role in public diplomacy?
Yeah, this digital platform, I can say, has both positive and negative impacts on our youth. Majority of our youth are using the digital platform sometimes for nothing, just for fun and joke. And even, sometimes...
for making money?
Yeah, for making money, some of them, of course. Some of them are misused by the digital platforms. At this age, the youth need to get benefit from the digital platforms, But when I see majority of our youth are just using the platform for the fun, But there are also some persons who are using the digital platform for diplomacy. As I said, there are young leaders who are leading civil society organizations and other organizations who are using the digital platforms to promote their country at the regional and the global level. So their engagement and even their empowerment in this digital platform will contribute to the nation building. So I can say that many of them are not really using the digital platform for
a good purpose.
For good purpose.
Mm-hmm. Great. So how can the Ethiopian government and civil society organizations leverage digital platforms to enhance youth participation in public diplomacy and nation building?
I think civil society organization and government should first work together. They have to collaborate. As I said, they have to collaborate for youth empowerment and development. So to leverage the digital platform to engage youth in public diplomacy, I think there must be different tools should be provided for the youth. There must be digital literacy programs, initiatives that can enhance the meaningful participation and engagement of the youth. I think currently a lot of initiatives are going on. So I think the government and civil society organization should work on providing these platforms for the youth, particularly the youth at rural areas. The youth at rural areas are very disadvantaged.
They are left behind.
Left behind. This kind of opportunities are only accessible for the main city and the cities nearby the main city, like Addis Ababa and Redwa and Adama, and Shaggar cities, this, and some capital cities of the regions. So I think the government and the civil society organization should work on providing this platform. They should work to make it accessible equally for both urban and rural use. This digital platform is very important nowadays. So I don't think we should only focus on the providing the platform for the use in the city. So so the government and civil society organizations need to include even the digital literacy programs in their programs, in their curriculum. For example, at university and high school, also primary school, there must be this kind of programs in the curriculum. They have to promote. Every single person should, or stakeholder should promote these digital issues.
Let's talk about the challenges. What challenges hinder the effective involvement of youth in Ethiopia's public diplomacy and state transformation processes, and how can this be addressed?
Yeah, I just want to give you challenges. We have the challenges with resources and institutions that support the youth. We have very limited resource. Also, we have very limited resource. Even that limited resource is not equally distributed or shared for the youth. And even we don't have very strong and capable institutions that support the youth. And also we have what we call exclusion, as I said earlier, from the political participation and decision making. Most of the time, youth issues are not discussed with the youth themselves. Although the issue is their issue, nobody is discussing. Few percent of the youth are participated in decision making, and even now the unemployment rate is very high, affecting a lot of users. This school dropout is very high right now. The youth are not joining the universities, so this youth, the fate of this youth are either to go abroad through illegal way of migration. Even some of them are going to join some organizations that are fighting against the government. These all are the challenges that our youth are facing. The family invest on them to educate them, in the primary and secondary school. When they fail to join the university, I don't know how you can describe the feeling of the family who have invested a lot, without eating their basic meal. So I feel very sad.
There is great devastation.
Devastation, yeah. The youth are suffering abroad. They travel illegally, so they will kidnapped and they are hijacked by human traffickers.
You're right.
Yeah, in Libya and other parts. Then after they captured there, they call their family back home and they ask money to send them money. I know one of my neighbor whose son went illegally, traveled illegally. She didn't have anything. She just went out, beg from the people and collect that money and send. Unfortunately, that son was died there. So they took the money. Again, they lost the life of their son. So this illegal migration is one of the challenges that our youth are facing currently. I know there are initiatives that are discouraging this illegal migration from by different government and non-governmental organizations, but this area, including the media, should focus on and work and discourage this kind of migration. Currently, the Ethiopian government is legalizing the migration, expanding the opportunity for the youth to travel abroad and work safely. This is, our youth also should pay attention to these opportunities. They have to get these opportunities. Last time I've seen the immigration working until 4 p.m. as local time, around 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
It is not normal, it is not our culture to work after 5 p.m. But I see they have been working for the whole day, even in the evening until 4 p.m., which is very, very something new for me. So these kind of initiatives are really very good from the government part. So I think this and other challenges are the one that discouraging the youth not to participate meaningfully and engage in different initiatives.
Can you put forward the challenges you encountered by the time you were trying to be engaged in different youth initiatives or development initiatives?
Yeah, from my experience, especially in political participation, sometimes if you don't have someone at the back, you cannot. So in the past, I was trying my best to take part in the politics, but I had a lot of challenges that discouraged me, even till now, not to take part in the politics. Because the political situation in our country is not that much advanced, and it's not democratic.
It's not friendly as well.
It's not. It's better to say it's not friendly. It's not really friendly that attract the youth to take part and contribute their roles. So yeah, there are a lot of challenges that I don't want to talk right now. Yeah.
And in terms of providing job opportunities for young graduates coming out of universities and colleges, what are you planning to do for them in your foundation?
Yeah, in 2026, we are planning to implement initiatives that provide opportunities, especially job opportunities for our youth. You worried about undergraduate or the students who are already graduated. I don't worry about the students who are already graduated, because they have skill, they have knowledge, although they have a limited experience practically. They have skills and they have knowledge to create something. I don't worry too much about the graduates already, the student who already graduated, but I worried for those who didn't join the university, because they have limited skill, knowledge plus skills plus experience. So in our foundation, in collaboration with our partners, including government, we are designing programs that provide opportunities, especially job opportunities for our youth. We are not planning to give them job, but we will try our best to help them to create their own business, their own job. That's what we are planning to do, and some other organizations are doing.
Let's talk about government policies. To what extent does the current national policy environment support youth-led initiatives that contribute to Ethiopia's development and international image?
In our country, we don't have issue with having policies, but we have issue with implementation. It's not only in Ethiopia, it's in everywhere. Implementation.
Especially in Africa.
Especially in Africa. So the written part of the policy not only youth-focused policies, but the policies in general are well written. But when you come to implementation, they have still challenges. So when you come to the policies or programs that focused on youth engagement and participation, I don't think they are really well implemented so far, and I don't think they will be implemented well in the future. You know, there are a lot of initiatives going on in Ethiopia that support the youth, but I'm not like really happy with even some government sectors. You know, as I told you earlier, you know, if I have initiatives that provide opportunities for youth, I have to go to the government or other stakeholders and find the fund for that initiative. But I think it is good if the government and non-governmental organizations work closely, work in collaboration and partnership to support the initiatives that engage and empower the youth. Frankly speaking, the civil society, local civil society organizations working on youth empowerment and development are not really well supported, not only from the government, even from developmental partners. You know, especially for emerging civil society organizations, including mine. We don't have experience. If you don't have experience, it is not easy for you to get access to fund. So we have to wait for the years, you know, to implement this kind of programs. So I think all stakeholders should collaborate, should partner on implementing or promoting or encouraging youth-focused initiatives.
Haven't you received any support from government side?
I did, okay. But that's not enough. I told you we are, you know, we have over 40% of young people here. You know, yeah, we want to contribute a lot, but we don't have resources. Yeah, especially government is supporting our foundation. Government sectors, particularly the Ministry of Women and Social Affairs, is supporting a lot. I really want to even thank Her Excellency Dr. Ergoke, the Ministry of Women and Social Affairs, and the State Minister Muna Ahmad. They are supporting the youth initiatives, but that's not enough. That's not enough because we are the youngest, you know.
There should be much to be done.
Population, yeah. Youngest nation in Africa, you know. Next to Nigeria, I'm sorry. So there must be support for the youth initiatives.
Great. Let's come to the final question. How can partnerships between the Ethiopian diaspora youth and local communities enhance nation building and promote Ethiopia's interests abroad?
Yeah, I think I also discussed this earlier.
Tell us now in a broader way.
Yeah, as I said, you know, diaspora, they are disadvantageous nation of Ethiopians who have experience, who have skills, who have knowledge because of the place or the environment they are living. You know, living abroad is a golden opportunity in which you can change yourself, your community, even your country. So I think there should be initiative or network that connect the diaspora and local youth to work together, to exchange knowledge, experience, skills. Even, you know, they can transfer technology. You know, there are a lot of diasporas who are already back to Ethiopia and they are doing their job. Even the diasporas who are already here and the local youth need to be connected. So the diaspora associations need to work together. You know, in every region, I think they have associations. I know Oromia Diaspora Association doing great job in connecting the diaspora with the government. So diaspora are contributing their part in nation building. There are also Ethiopian communities in every country. These communities need to work together. They have to contribute, to nation building collectively. There are some countries who are contributing to the national development individually, but I prefer these communities to come together and contribute bigger and change our country. So there must be a collaboration, partnership among these institutions and individuals.
And I just want to know your opinion about the development initiatives here in the city. How do you feel about the development that is going on in the city?
What do you want me to say?
I don't know.
Because you can see, you can see the development. There is a change, a lot of change. I really appreciate. If you see the past regime, we didn't see, whenever I travel abroad and back to Ethiopia, I feel something like I am in my birthplace, Gasara, my Gasara town is a small town. So when you see other country and back to Ethiopia, you feel something. I think you should ask someone who already traveled and have experience in different countries. But right now, a lot of changes, Having this kind of change in our city is something that we need to appreciate and something that we need to even contribute to develop our cities. Currently this government is not only developing the capital city, is even developing major cities around the country. A lot of initiatives are going on to attract the tourists. So we need to appreciate, and we need to encourage, and we need to support this kind of initiatives. So I am one of the supporters of these initiatives, and I want to thank who have contributed for these great initiatives, including our Prime Minister, Dr. Abiy Ahmed.
You're right. Thank you so much, Kamal, for being on our program, and I hope we will be meeting some other time for discussing other topics in the future.
Thank you too, and Addis Media Network for inviting me and having me here to discuss on this important issue, which is in my heart. So hopefully Addis Media Network will also work on youth-focused initiatives, not only inviting me or other to talk here. We need to go down to the real areas and work on initiatives that support the youth.
Well, viewers, we hope you have enjoyed the program. That is all we have for today. Until we come up with other guests next week, many thanks for watching and goodbye for now.